Hello. So I have so many people asking me how to get into the mining industry. And if you're overseas, you're gonna need a working holiday visa. Like if you're from a country that's not New Zealand, you're gonna need a working holiday visa and you apply for that online. Specific people can get that. I'm pretty sure it's under the age of 30 or 35, and also specific countries can only get a working holiday visa. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what else you can do to get around that system. I came from New Zealand, so as a New Zealand citizen, you don't need a visa or anything. You're gonna need around, I'd say, six to $10,000 in savings Australian to be able to come over here and set up and get everything sorted, but also be, financially stable for where you can set up for 2 months or whatever and not have any work, because it is very hard to get into the mines. It takes months to get into the mines, especially if you're new to the country. You're going to have to set up bank accounts, tax file numbers, qualifications, or whatever you kind of need for whatever specific mining role you're going for. Definitely, if you're trying to get into the mining industry and you're from out of the country, you need to make sure you have savings and you have the working holiday visa and you know exactly where you want to go, because Perth is probably the best spot to be to get into the mines. Most people do come to Perth, and that's where most of the work is as well. If you are already in Australia, it's making sure you have a really good resume. So that's why we started FIFO Australia. Make sure you have good resume, good Seek and LinkedIn profiles, because that's where most of the jobs you're applying for are going to be. Also being sure you have the right qualifications and tickets for the job you're going for. Because if you don't have the right qualifications or tickets for the job you're going for, you're obviously not going to get it. So making sure all of those things are in place. Good resume, good tickets, good lineup, and applying for those jobs on Seek and LinkedIn, making sure your profiles are done up and everything. That is probably the best way you can get into the mines. Don't go buying all these guides and all this bullshit about how to get in. Go straight to the source. FIFO Australia, which is why we started that, and we're helping people get into the mines every fucking week. We're helping people get across that line and start their journey into the mining industry. So check it out.